Alright, another episode of Am I the Asshole? Asshole? Is it my asshole or is it yours?
And we're doing British accents the whole time.
For the whole
episode.
Whole episode. Alright.
And you best be commenting in British accents.
Can you comment in a British accent?
Of course.
In it.
But of course.
I don't know how you would even do that.
You just say tip and then you write whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's the asshole, isn't it?
Yeah, you go in it at the end. No, oi is Australian.
Yeah, or you go, but oi works though.
I like that.
Oi.
That's
You saying hey?
honestly.
Oi.
If somebody says oi, that gets my attention because I feel like they're about to beat my ass. Like either give me a shot, ask me for a shot, or beat me up. And like honestly, I'm okay with either.
Good deductive reasoning that will defend you.
You're like,
in life.
thank you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This one's a little. I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this.
Okay.
Let me just.
I like negative shit. Come on.
It's split. It's pretty split, dude. I don't know because when I look at this, I'm like, I don't know.
It's sad because Nelson likes sad things.
It's not really sad.
He says he loves
Make me
sad
cry.
movies.
Okay, let's just roll into this one. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my wife and in-laws to fuck off after they told me to stop cuddling with my daughter? Okay.
Cuddling how? In a Tom Brady way?
Seems like you're prefacing this in a way that's.
That sounds like, is it wrong for a dad to love his daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they're just like, bro, that's uncomfortable, man. That looks kind of pedo.
It looks kind of bad. Well,
I just like to give him hot milk.
Let's hear him out. Order in the court. Order. I call for a neutral party on this one. Clean slate, everyone. Clean assholes, everyone.
Here. Motion passed.
Motion passed for thine asshole. All right. I have 3 kids. 15-year-old female, 12-year-old female, and 7-year-old male. Which one will he cuddle?
7-year-old male.
15-year-old female.
So my oldest, 15-year-old female, has always been a cuddler. And that suits me fine because I am too. Recently, my in-laws were over and they were all watching a movie together. It was a kid's movie, and so my 15-year-old was bored out of her mind and tired, so she started to snuggle up to me and go to sleep. After the movie was over, we sent all the kids to bed / their rooms and got to chatting for a bit longer. There was a fair bit of wine involved, and eventually, after a short silence, my father-in-law let it drop that he thought I was inappropriate that I still cuddled my 15-year-old. I don't know why he brought it up suddenly, but I was prepared to laugh it off and assumed it was just the alcohol. To my surprise, my wife and mother-in-law both agreed with him.
Oh shit.
I have a lot of respect for my in-laws. I get along with them great and I consider them close to my own parents. Obviously, I'm quite fond of my wife as well, but I outright told them to fuck off and go fuck themselves and then left and went to bed. I've never spoken to any of them like that before, but I felt like it was the right thing to say in the moment, and they all want me to apologize for being so rude.
Well, they basically called him a pedo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Or if there's any other motive, I would like to know, because what is the appropriate age? And is there any? Because I think
What level of cuddling?
To love your daughter and be able to cuddle. Or fucking...
That sounded really fucking weird, Joe.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, but then I think it's also... Americans are just hyper fucking sexual.
And I think it's okay for Michael to cuddle 8-year-old boys.
Yeah, that's what he's
Okay?
Yeah.
Can everyone just calm down?
It's very charming.
But you know what though? There is a weird perversion in America of how hyper sexualized they do the whole parent-child love and affection. Cause in other cultures too, like brothers are hugging and cuddling and all that, and then over here they're like, oh, that's gay. Or like
Yeah.
if
I've never hugged my brother because that would be gay.
Yeah, and then I don't know, what is the appropriate age to stop cuddling? Is there one? I don't know.
Okay, wait, now question, if this was a 15-year-old male, would it be weird?
I don't think so.
A 15-year-old male hugging
Again,
his
it
mom?
depends on what they mean by cuddling.
Okay, all right. Wait, Nikki, let's think about this. If we were a 15-year-old girl, we're watching a movie, we're bored, how would you lean on dad?
Okay, I'll be your dad and then you'll be my dad. I can't be an example for this.
I would
because so my dad at starting Nope. So my dad was hyper aware of like the whole pedo thing, and other people in my family were being accused
Of being pedos?
of being too close with their children in that way.
I know who you're talking about.
So yeah, and I don't want to give any descriptive terms in case they watch this ever, but
I will give names.
So So my dad saw how everyone in the family talked about these people in the family, and so he was like this to me, which caused different issues for me.
Yeah, because then you're rejected out of fear.
Yes. Yeah.
Because he did have a desire to still cuddle and love you that way.
Yes.
But sexually, it worked out for me because she has severe daddy issues.
That's awesome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All that love onto you. So you know what? Maybe it is a good idea.
Tried to like be more affectionate.
Was he like, get off me, I'm not a pedophile?
Yeah, and he would always be like, and the way I sit on couches, and I still do this to this day, and now it's my home, so nobody can never tell me anything. But I sit like this because it's comfortable for me. And he'd always walk by and go, close your legs.
Oh yeah.
But then Steve's like, open your legs.
Open your legs, slut. And then your dad's like, close your legs, slut. And I'm like, I guess it works both ways.
I'm trying to think, like, I can see how, like, a young girl would either, like, head on shoulder or, like, head in lap. But from the dad's point of view, honestly, I think he would have had to have been, like, stroking her arm or her side in some way.
Yeah,
like,
some
that's
sort
what
of,
I
like,
think.
romantic
because
type
if he
of
just
thing.
was, like, arm over, I don't think anyone would have said anything. But if he was, like, rubbing her arm.
Head and lap, though, I bad dab that. I no dab it.
Head and lap.
No dabbing that.
So anything above the lap is okay.
Oh, that's right, because the penis is located.
Yeah, it's strange.
And you can't. Yeah, you
That is
can't.
where the penis is located.
That is, and like anytime, like
I'm glad you remembered.
yeah, it is there. I'm aware. Because like sometimes if I was ever like, sometimes I will put my head down like my boyfriend's lap, but if like I don't feel like fucking, I'll put a pillow down because I don't want my head to be touching the dick and act.
It's your boyfriend.
It's also just like a divot right there, and it's just like I don't want my head in a divot.
It's your boyfriend.
But
If a chick did that to me in high school, I was like, it's motherfucking on.
Yeah, because if I'm hoeing out, I'll just like put my head there and then turn my head towards the wiener and just open my mouth.
So when is the age that you stop like stroking the back of a child?
9.
What?
Why so specific?
That number.
Not
For 10.
Yeah, because
10 is
double
2
digits.
digits, yeah.
Because once you're double
I see
digits,
the
you're double
logic.
digit
So
for
What makes
life.
it taboo after 9?
Because you're double digits, and once you're double digits for life.
Don't you know?
That's what she said.
Haven't you heard that?
But there's no reasoning behind it.
Can you put the hand on the back but not move it?
I think it's once the child starts going through puberty.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think a dad with his daughter in his lap and she's through puberty.
In my opinion, there's nothing sexual about this movement because I do that to dogs.
Yeah.
I do that to kids. I do that to anything that's cute.
You're petting them.
But also, we've talked about context in these stories before. If the mother that loves her husband and like clearly is like, oh, my husband's not a pedophile, the mother-in-law and the father are all like, hey, that wasn't appropriate.
Yeah. So was the girl 15-year-old fucking straight up hugging him?
Oh my God, straddling.
That would be so funny. Yeah, was that?
It's just he's my dad.
Maybe he missed out that part of the evidence.
My God, dude.
Were they shaped like utensils?
Right.
Or
Yeah, because he's like, what? I'm just fucking cuddling my daughter.
What is okay? Wait. If you and Nikki were cuddling, what's considered cuddling and what's not considered cuddling?
I mean, just closeness and like fucking.
Dick touching any area.
If your dick
is touching any area, that's very close.
Yep. If like she's here and my dick is like anywhere on her body, come on.
I'm gonna call it. I don't like this.
How about this, boss? Hey, how about this? If you walked in on your boyfriend and some chick was in his lap, but it's a family member or something, isn't that kind of weird? Like
Yes.
regardless.
What's the question?
Isn't that weird?
Yes.
So that's it. So carry that over into this exact.
Oh, his
conversation.
own, like one of his family.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that would be weird, right? Like if I had my sister in my fucking lap right now, that'd be weird.
That would be weird.
How would you feel about that, Nikki?
It would be weird because I know his sister, and that would be really
And look, is my sister hot as fuck? Yes. Do I have to overlook that while she's sitting in my lap? Yes, I would have to do that, right?
Oh my fucking
That's
God!
hard.
I
That's
can't tell if he's joking or
No, my
not.
sister's hotter than fuck.
Is she hot?
My sister.
I mean,
You can tell me.
she's a very.
My sister's a piece of fucking ass, and I gotta overlook that sometimes.
She's beautiful.
When she's sitting in my lap, looking me straight in the eyes, lips but 2 inches away, I gotta forget about it.
No, I gotta think about somebody else. I gotta think about my wife, maybe,
You think about
and that calms me down.
don't think too much about your wife.
You look the opposite.
Sister's straddling me and she's looking at me, you know.
And is that the forbidden fruit? Yes. Is that hot as fuck? Yes.
Oh my.
Is she hot as fuck? Of course.
There has to be other context around, like, how does he treat the daughter, like, when she's not cuddling? Is he taking her out on dates, like
Or-
the daddy date thing?
Oh my God! What
Is there
if
weird- other
he said that
weirdness?
he has 3 kids? What if she's the only one he cuddles and the rest are just kind of
That's kind of what he said. She was the cuddler.
Cuddly dad, and he touches all of them. Oh, that sounds weird.
Yeah.
But, you know, cuddles all of them.
Well, yeah, he says that she's a cuddler and so is he. like as if the other kids aren't cuddlers.
So he's not a fair cuddler.
He seems like he's kind of descriptive. I'm just kind of surprised that he didn't include like how he was cuddling her. Like it was just like one arm around, you know, because maybe it is really intimate. And then I feel like him yelling at his in-laws is even more reason of an insecurity.
Defensive.
Yeah.
He knows that it's weird.
Yeah.
Though, because you know what? I'm just a yeller by trade, and I don't always mean it. I'm just a passionate person. So some people would say like, that incites guilt, and I'm like, nah, I'm just talking.
I mean, it may be, but or maybe he's like trying to discover himself, like rediscover himself.
Maybe
like,
he's
oh shit, am I
a
into
closeted
younger girls?
pedophile.
No, you know what he should have done then? He should have said, listen, I only cuddle my hot daughter.
That's
And
better.
That's so funny.
That would have helped. Yeah.
I see.
What I did, okay, so this is something my cousin said when she said that. So she has 3 kids, right? And as they were growing up, you know, there's that cool teenage phase, and they don't want to be picked up anymore.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So she says that she started to really miss the affection of being wanted and cuddling because in the ages that they're at, she's always had a baby to hold. So then once everyone got to that, and the last one did that, she was like begging for hugs. Aww. So could it be possible that he's experiencing something similar where he is a cuddler and then the other kids are just like, fuck it, dad, I don't want to.
He definitely could, but it's tough shit because he's a fucking man and he shouldn't be like, I need cuddles.
Well, and she's the oldest of them too. He has younger
Firstborn.
children.
Yeah, 15.
He has options.
Like, when is he gonna stop cuddling his kid? What, 22?
I'm gonna cuddle my kids till I'm a senior citizen and they're still they're senior citizens. We're gonna be at the senior home and then like I'm 80 and they're like 60 or some shit.
Didn't you get looks from the Japanese people when you went to Japan because you were cuddling your mom?
I was cuddling the fuck out of my mom. We were on the train holding each other like this.
They thought you were special. They were like,
No, she was standing up and holding the fucking thing, and she's smaller than me, and I'm holding her like this, and I'm on her shoulder, and then these kids were cracking up. They're like, look at that old guy, he's a fucking mama's boy. Look at that fucking mama's boy, and I'm like, I don't care.
oh my fucking god.